There was once a young woman named Anya who lived in a bustling city. Her life was filled with noise, both outside and within. Each day, she would wake up feeling anxious, pulled in every direction by emails, social media, the pressure to be perfect. She was constantly reacting to the traffic, to criticism, to the weather, to her own thoughts. One day, on her way to work, she passed an old man sitting quietly beneath a banyan tree. Every day he sat there, unmoved, peaceful, simply watching. One morning, Anya's curiosity got the better of her. She stopped and asked, "What are you doing here all day, sir?" He smiled gently and said, "Watching. Not the world, myself." That simple answer stirred something in her. From that day on, she began observing not just her surroundings, but her thoughts, her emotions, her reactions. And slowly, her entire reality began to shift. Not because the world changed, but because she stopped being its prisoner and became its witness. Most of us live like Anya did, constantly reacting. We react to what someone says, the tone of a message, our own doubts, even the weather. It's as if we're puppets, and every external stimulus pulls a string. But here's the truth that ancient sages and modern psychologists agree on. Between stimulus and response, there is a space. In that space is our power to choose our response. Viktor E. Frankl. That space. That's where the power of observation lives. When you learn to pause and simply observe without judging, without reacting, you become the master of your inner world. And once you master your inner world, your outer world transforms effortlessly. Being a witness doesn't mean being passive. It means watching your thoughts like clouds drifting across the sky, noticing your anger without becoming the anger, feeling sadness, but not drowning in it. When you become the witness, you create separation between the self and the storm. You realize, I am not my thoughts. I am not my emotions. I am the awareness that sees them. This perspective changes everything. In Eastern philosophy, this is called Sakshi Bhava, the state of being a witness. It's taught in Vedanta, Buddhism, and even echoed in modern mindfulness. Now here's where it gets deeper. Observation doesn't just change your inner state, it shapes your external reality. According to quantum physics, particularly the observer effect, particles exist in a state of potential until they are observed. The act of observation collapses the wave of possibilities into a single outcome. In other words, your attention brings things into reality. When you observe your life consciously, you begin to see patterns you were blind to. The limiting beliefs playing on repeat. The way fear whispers in disguise. The doors that were always open, but unnoticed. And once you see clearly, you can choose differently. That's the true power. This isn't about sitting on a mountain for 10 years. It's about bringing awareness into your daily life. Try this. 1. The pause practice. Before reacting, pause. Just breathe. Observe your body, your thoughts, your emotion. 2. Labeling. When a feeling arises, silently name it. This is frustration. This is excitement. Naming creates distance. 3. Journaling. Write down your internal experiences. You'll begin to recognize patterns you weren't aware of. 4. Mirror gaze. Sit in silence and look into your own eyes. Not to judge, but to observe the being behind them. 5. Watch your inner dialogue. Notice when your mind says, I can't or I always mess up. Don't fight it, just notice it. You don't need to fight your mind. Just observe it. The mind feeds on attention, but the ego feeds on reaction. When you stop reacting, it begins to lose power. You're in traffic. Someone cuts you off. You feel rage bubbling. But instead of cursing or honking, you observe, there is anger in me. You smile. The anger dissolves. A friend cancels on you. Your thoughts spiral into rejection. But you pause. You observe the story forming, maybe I'm not important. And you realize it's an old story, not the truth. You're scrolling social media. You feel envy. But you don't judge it. You watch it, like a passing cloud. Soon, it floats away. This is freedom. Not in controlling the world, but in no longer being controlled by it. At a deeper level, witnessing reconnects you to your true self, the unchanging awareness behind it all. You are not the voice in your head. You are the space in which that voice arises. In spiritual traditions, this is the gateway to liberation. The Buddhists call it bare attention. The Advaita Vedanta teaches you to ask, who is watching this? Eckhart Tolle says, you are the awareness behind the thought. This awareness is divine. It is consciousness itself. When you live from this place, you stop trying to control life, and you begin to flow with it. Imagine your life as a movie. You've been playing the lead role so long, you forgot you're also the audience. But the moment you become aware, you step back from the screen and into the projector booth. You see, the drama isn't you. The character isn't you. You're the one watching it all. And when you remember that, the story changes. In a world addicted to noise, observation is a sacred rebellion. Every time you choose to witness rather than react, you are reclaiming your power. You stop being a puppet. You become the presence behind the play. So the next time life gets chaotic, don't try to fix it. Just sit quietly and watch. Like the old man beneath the banyan tree. Because as you begin to see clearly, you will begin to live consciously. And that changes everything.